Door-to-door in search of the unseen hardships that many Sri Lankans face, the Newsfirst Gum at the Door-to-Door campaign took place for the 8th consecutive day today.
The initiative aimed at reaching out to the most vulnerable and the deprived took place in the northern, north central and Sabaragamuwa provinces.
Gum at the Door-to-Door, a national public service initiative. The Newsfirst team based in the Sabaragamuwa province commenced their journey from the Udawalawa Buddhist Center.
We pay taxes to the Mahavali authority for this land. It is difficult to pay them. It would be easier if they issued land deeds much quicker. Either side of the road looks nice because it is carpeted, but if you go beyond these roads, you find quite rural villages. When elections loom, politicians visit villages and inquire into issues. But when elections are over, they are not to be seen. But when another team comes forward, the locals here lose faith as they are under the impression that even this team is coming here with the same intention. Which is why we as a media institution thought that it would be better if these villages were visited where the actual problems are looked at. Because people usually present their issues to media institutions without any fear. The people from Mahaara, Pahamaduwa and Gurumudayaya presented the issues they faced to the Gum at the Door-to-Door campaign team. The other group moved to several Mahavali villages. Almost all the villages like D5 and Demodara raised the issues surrounding fertilizer and access to water. Travelling on rugged terrain, the team reached the village of Nikara, which is home to 50 families. Around 10 families depend on the lamps to lighten up their dwellings at night.
Most of us living in comfortable cities are used to the luxuries of piped water and bottled water. But for the people here in Demodara, in Udawalawe, this is the only source of water for all their needs, the Walawe River.
The Newsfirst team in the northern province together with representatives from the Peradeniya University toured the Kilinochchi district. They came across the Tirumurugandi village that is bordering the Kilinochchi and Mullaitivu districts. Around 30 families from this village who lost their lands have been moved to temporary lands. The residents complain over the lands that they are temporarily sheltered in, whereas their permanent lands were taken over as security zones. They allege that the lands in which they reside in are infertile compared to their permanent lands. Since 1990, over 245 families have been displaced owing to the war in the Pannakandi area. These residents who do not even possess permanent residence have even been deprived of receiving government welfare benefits. This is Murugaya Rajeshwari. Not only did Rajeshwari lose a leg during the war, she also lost her eldest son. Even today she awaits along with her 4 other children until her eldest son, who went missing, returns. Her 8-year-old son reminds her of the bitter memories of the war. The other team commenced their journey from the Uluvunar area in the northern province. The Thambirasupuram village was the first stop of the team, which is located approximately 15 kilometers from Kilinochchi. Around 400 families that were displaced by the war and resettled for over 5 years reside in this village. Although today was a school day, we witnessed the manner in which many students had not gone to school.
This is the rural village of Ulavanur Thambirasupuram here at Kilinochchi. Well, for those of you who are watching it right here at home, today is a Wednesday and most of your children and dear ones would have attended school. But unfortunately, the children right behind me, living in a temporary shelter, were deprived of the right to go to school just because their father could not pay 270 rupees for their exam fees as well as for their report cards. Well, that is the real situation here. But all this father and mother ask is not a financial support. All they ask is for the government to give them some relief so they have a way to source their income.
The father of these children is unable to engage in any activity due to the injuries he suffered in the war. The only source of income being a plot of vegetables, he undergoes many hardships to provide for his children. They visited the Linna Wawa, Sangeli Kandarawa Wawa, Kanadaragama, Harammankulama and Ralapana villages today. Floods are a common issue faced by every village in the area. Water of the Sangiliweva Canal, which flows down across 3 branches, was seen covered with sand during our tour.
When
I swear twice on this bridge, Navaratna Bandara, who is with me, cautions me, saying that the bridge may collapse. So this is the very bridge which the children crossed for 10 years to get to school. This is called the Lidavava village.
Another team visited the Ratmalgaha Vavar, Parnagama, Kirigal Lava and Tulana villages, which fall under the North Central Province. This National Public Service Initiative, together with the Peradeniya University, will be held until the 18th of this month. Gum at the Door to Door, a National Public Service Initiative.